Somebody's walked past the window thinking I look like a nutcase. Because I am. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam Scott-Thorne and I am a vocal coach based in Glasgow. Now if you'd like to meet and explore your voice a little more, you can find me on sstvocals.com. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and Patreon, and I'll put the handles down below and over there. So if you'd like to consider becoming a patron, you have access to things like early release of reactions, you can fast track reactions, you can become a reaction, you've got special access in my Discord group, which I'll put the link to down below. There's loads of good stuff, vocal harmony breakdowns, all sorts. So please consider becoming a patron and help shape my channel. So we are finishing the Floor Jansen Best Designers journey. Now, I know there has been a gap because I got all my episodes muddled up and then the Rona happened and finding time to do filming and stuff has been difficult. So here we are. We're going to finish it off with Shallow by Tim Akkerman and Floor. Now, I've not heard this. I have obviously heard the song Shallow several million times. So I kind of know what to expect, but knowing that it's Floor and I've never heard Tim sing, we could be in for a few surprises. So let's just go for it, shall we? It's a different key. Can't tell. I'll let you know when he starts singing.
Tell me something, girl.
Yes, it is.
Are you happy in this modern world? Do you need more? Do you searching for something more? I'm falling, and in the good times I feel myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself.
Woo! Ah, okay. Hi, Tim. So Tim is delightful. What an interesting sound he has. So he's got a very thick sounding voice, and it's because he has a very far back placement. So his mask, everything feels like it's coming from back here, and he doesn't use his. I can't speak. He doesn't use his lips a lot, which is rich for me to say because I can't seem to get a sentence out these days. He falls also quite heavily on his consonants, so his M's and his N's. So, tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Everything kind of sits in a vowelless place. You could hear when I'm falling, it came up and he opened his mouth a lot to accommodate those vowels. But on the whole, he kind of goes for this kind of Americana, country kind of sound. In this anyway, I don't know what his other stuff is like. But very good. And a slight gravel as well, so it's got this lovely kind of texture to it. So, yeah, let's keep going.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. In all the bad times I fear myself.
Okay, Floor has done her thing. Interestingly, Floor's approach to this is completely different to Tim's. So she's sitting quite heavily on her vowels and letting the consonants kind of just be these little moments. You know, she doesn't sit on them for long. And everything's kind of front placed. Not all, but quite a lot of it. So what it gives you is just this real difference in texture and direction. It's kind of like earth and water. So Tim's earth, there's a lot of texture there, and it's strong, and it's kind of thick. It's not the right word, but that's what I'm going for. And Floor's is like water. It's more open, and there's more movement to it, and the two are complementary because of their differences. Although if you put earth and water together, you get mud. So, I mean, you could just not use that analogy. Anyway, absolutely beautiful. I'm loving the way that she's adding air on towards the end of that phrase just before she goes into the chorus. So what it's going to do is it's going to have this effect that it's building, 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 and then it goes down, and then it's going to go pow! Oh, hit the microphone. We'll see. She might take it in a different direction. I was wrong the last time, so let's keep going.
I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in, underneath the ground.
That's so nice.
Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now.
In the shallow, shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow, shallow, we're far from the shallow now.
So interestingly enough, I think that just that last "we're far from the shallow now," I don't think they synced up, but I think Tim fell back to level it out. So they're working really well together and very intuitively. I could be wrong. Could be that's the way that they always want to do it, but that's what it felt like from watching it. The chorus, utterly sublime. I such prefer the flip instead of belting the whole way. It just gives it that lovely little pop of light, which it really needs, because it's quite a heavy song from that chorus point onwards in the original. I can't listen to it too much because it's just like hefty from the get-go. So the way that they're doing it is absolutely beautiful. When they came in together to sing, the harmony was super blended, absolutely lovely, great stuff. Oh. I think it happened again. Amazing. So I think it happened again there. That far from the shallow now. They kind of went a little bit out of sync, but again, Tim fell back and just let Floor take it. Stunning. That little kind of bridge part. Oh, the amount that Floor put into that in such a short space of time is incredible. She changed vowel, she changed lip shape, she smiled into stuff, and then she opened up that jaw, she created resonance and then took that back. Just sublime. Really good. So just Floor Jansen, man. Floor Jansen. She's an incredible vocalist. Incredible. What was that? So I hope you enjoyed that reaction. If you did, please give it a like and a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more from me, then hit subscribe, ring the bell, and anytime I have new content, you will be the first to know. So I guess all that's left for me to say is I'm really sad because that's the end of Floor's Best Designer's journey. And it's been a wild one. Just so good. Just so good. But anyway, how are we going to buy this one? Tell me something, Floor. Is there a vocal style you can't explore? No, of course that's wrong. Don't think I've ever heard a voice that strong. I'm running out of lyrics to make up, so I'll just make excuses and say bye-bye. And hopefully see you again sometime. Anyway, bye. Oh, hi, Oti. He kind of woke up. Bye.